Hey guys, here I'm going to go over my Altoids little survival tin, I guess. Um, First of all, I got a couple Ranger bands to help hold it closed. It is going to come open a little bit, so great fire starter, etc., etc. On the top lid here, I got there's either 3 or 4 pieces of Gorilla Tape, and in here there's I don't know if you can really see it, but I got a sail needle in here underneath the tape for stitching up, sewing, um, getting splinters out. Thorns here in the desert. Got a couple pieces of Right in the Rain paper and a Fresnel lens for fire starting. Next, I just got a Ziploc bag. Got a bread tie wrapped around it just to kind of hold it closed. The tie could be used for, to lash something, I guess, a little bit, but this wasn't really its purpose. It was just more to hold the bag closed. Here I got one cotton ball that I kind of just pulled apart to hold stuff kind of together so it doesn't rattle around so much. Got a little piece of fat wood for some fire starting. Here I have the Leatherman Style PS. I don't know if you can see that or not. This has got a bottle opener, pliers. What else we got here? Got a scissors. Got 2 tweezers here. A nail file, and a flathead screwdriver on the end. Nail file. It could be sharpened to be a knife, a blade of some sort. I got these in here because I was just back home for a couple weeks on vacation, so so it's TSA compliant. Otherwise, if I don't have that in here, here's one of the options that I keep in here. Another nail file, a small blade. It's got the tweezers. I've had this thing forever, so I have lost the toothpick, but really no big deal. And this has got a pair of scissors on it too. Ultimately, it would be nice to get some sort of a fixed blade in here, but seeing how it is a small Altoids Survival tin, you're kind of limited on the space. We'll go for this here next. This I have I think I got 20 yards of spider wire and 10 yards of monofilament. And then it's just on a little piece of cardboard with some black tape wrapped around it for just to hold it together so it doesn't unravel. Got one jig, one twister for fishing, obviously. Here I got an earplug to be used as my float. I got a couple swivels and a couple of red hooks, because fish will sometimes bite on just a red hook. Got a little flashlight. It's not real bright, but it fits for now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up putting a Streamlight Nano in here. I got a couple of them. I just kind of threw this in at the time. But like I said, I think I'm going to put a Streamlight Nano in it. It's a much better light. It probably takes up a little bit less space, so maybe I can throw some other stuff in here. Got a whistle, aluminum whistle. Got a jig for the twister and the fishing kit. A little piece of fat wood that broke off. Here I've got three eyelets. And then two of these L screws. So you could put these like this into a stick, and then you can wrap your fishing line around here as your reel, and then add the three eyelets to run your fishing line through. So you got kind of a so basically you make yourself a fishing pole. So a couple sinkers, reusable ones. Got one, two, there's two of them interhooked together there, and a third safety pin. Got a little thing of dental floss for cordage. I think it's like 3 yards or something on here. It's not very much, but it's something if you need to just stitch up your pack, stitch yourself up. You know, you can do some small lashing stuff with this. Here I got some jute twine. I don't remember exactly how much is on here, but inside here I got a toggle ferrocerium rod, so that can be used as, you know, as your fire starting. And then the jute can be used as cordage, tinder, or whatever else you'd want to use it for. Here in a piece of saran wrap, I put some char cloth in here, so with that small ferro rod I can easily get, you know, a fire started with this, between this and the jute and the cotton and the fat wood. I should be able to get a fire started. Here I got a piece of tin foil, I think heavy duty tin foil. I think it's like, I don't know, 16 by 16 or something like that. Lots of uses for tin foil. You can make a cup out of this, you know, to boil water, or use my tin to boil water, make more char cloth. And then I got one, I think it's just one coffee filter to filter water to go in my Ziploc for my container. Then lastly, I got a fire starter. It's one of those, I don't know, it's a wax quick fire tinder, fire starter thing. So that's all I have in here. I had up here, I did have like 6 strike anywhere matches. I'll probably throw those back in here. I took those out for TSA, and they really don't fit taped back on. I had them taped onto the lid here with a piece of electrical tape, but when I try and put that on there, the lid really doesn't close and it'll pop off the hinges. So what I'll probably end up doing is, by the time I either take this out and put this back in, or find an alternative blade to throw in here, and between that and putting a Streamline Nano in here versus this, I should have a little more room in here to where I'll probably throw like a half a dozen of those matches just kind of laid in here along the side here with the whistle and these eyelets and stuff. So that's my Altoids Survival Kit. I don't have no band-aids in here because just, I mean, really, to me, I get small cuts every day at work, and I never use a band-aid. So if it gets to that point, as far as, you know, where I need to have a band-aid, then you know, I just don't use them. So if it's something worse than that, then, you know, I guess I'm stuck with my sail needle and my dental floss, or one of my safety pins to try and stitch myself up. You know, and otherwise, if I have a cut, I can use the duct tape, the Gorilla Tape in the cotton, you know, to try and stop the bleeding. Other than that, I can't think of anything else that, you know, or if you guys can think of anything else that would be nice to be put in here. I think I may put just a carpenter's regular razor blade in here, also for a blade. I should have room down here on the bottom. Or if there's anything else that you guys can think of that would fit in here. I know I already got it pretty packed up, but any suggestions would be great. If you guys like this, please like, share, comment, click that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.